And so they can say all they like that, oh my goodness, I'm using that for clout. Whoa, boo-hoo. I don't like hearing what Greg's saying about me because it's not all nice. Well, sometimes the truth hurts and you gotta have the stones to deal with it. Coach Greg, in today's video, the Tren Twins, they clapped back, they watched my video, and they were not happy, to say the least. When did I want to be the youngest IFBB pro in history, LOL? And so perhaps they didn't want to be the youngest IFBB pros in history, but they wanted to be pros sooner than last time. Remember, they in fact hired me. I was coaching them. Their goal was to be an IFBB pro. They had to do 2 shows to turn pro. The first show is a qualify. You enter that competition, and if you win or get in the top 3, you then move on to the next show. At that show, if you then win, you turn pro. I'm 23. That's already passed. Just wanted the experience. Are they now changing their minds? You can clearly see in this footage, they said they're going for their pro card.
So I've decided to blast hella gear, get literally huge, and go for that IFBB.
Hell yeah, bro.
And so clearly with video evidence, they're saying they're going for their IFBB pro card. But yet, after doing this show and not winning the overall, having nowhere near the physique of an IFBB pro, and remember, I've showed you what IFBB pros look like. I've coached them in the past. Did you not see Joe Elves and Ian Valaire? Did you see how shredded they were? That is what you want to look like to be an IFBB pro. And so it says, just wanted the experience. Do you know what that is? That's loser talk. I'm telling you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. I'm going for my pro card. I can't wait. Look how jacked I am. Then after doing the show, I just competed for the experience. I did the novice class, the true novice. That is not the type of show that you enter when you think you have an amazing physique, when you're going for a pro card. Guys who are going for pro cards don't go in novice categories. Basically, the participation award. The narrative you push always makes me laugh. While I'm happy it puts a smile on your face, I'm just speaking the truth. My intent is to be brutally honest. I'm not going to sit here with a boring voice and say, you know, the Tren Twins, for their first show, they looked aight. It was okay. They won the novice class. It's amazing. Novice bodybuilders. It's not the way it's going to go. I'm going to tell you straight up what I actually think. I was a bodybuilding judge for years, and I'm an IFBB pro, and I showed video evidence of what other IFBB pros said about you. And so should I sugarcoat it? These are the freaking Tren Twins. You're following their channel because they are larger than life. They have amazing physiques. We don't want to see guys competing for a novice trophy. But I agree, I could improve immensely and will. And so I respect that. He's saying, look, I agree, I could have been better. I could have been leaner, I could have been bigger, everything could have been better. He didn't just say, Greg, you're jealous, you're an old man, you don't have the physique like me. He knows he could be better. He knows he could improve. And so when I said the trends blew it, I meant in comparison to what many people expected. There were people in the comment section saying, how many of you won your pro card? Was it just Mike or did Chris win his pro card as well? And so when people are expecting you to win your pro card your very first show or first year, this is a wake-up call. It's a pro card. In comparison, a kid that has a physique that makes no sense. Anton Ratutsny, he turned pro at 19. Let's compare Anton's physique at 19 to the Tren Twins' physique at 23. Look at the difference. The detail, the definition, the size, the tininess of the waist, the wide shoulders. He's going to be competing in classic physique and perhaps going to make it to the Olympia. And so listen, in comparison to Anton, the Tren Twins are far below this level. Not saying the Tren Twins have shitty physiques. They clearly have amazing physiques. Mike literally won the light heavyweight class. Very, very impressive. If they were not the Tren Twins and they were just guys who were competing, doing their very first competition and had not stated that they're trying to train for their IFBB Pro card, then this would have been a great showing. And so, yeah, I went hard on them, but hard on them, I needed to. I need to show you just how hard it is to achieve the elite status. Being an IFBB pro, it's not going to take a matter of 1 or 2 years taking tests and trend. It takes a lot more than that. It takes years of hard work. I trained for 25 years before getting my pro card. I did 42 of those shows natural. You should not even be taking steroids until you're at least 25. The brain hasn't even fully developed. Greg just yapping, y'all's physiques were insane. I never said their physiques weren't insane. They were clearly above average. But compared to an IFBB pro, compared to Anton, I'm thinking, it's not even close. I know you want to hear me say the Tren Twins, they nailed it. They were spot on. They couldn't have done any better. But it's not true. I'm not going to BS you. You can say Greg's yapping, but he's the one that's coached and judged athletes in the sport and an IFBB pro. And so I have the experience. I know what I'm looking for. I know when I see an IFBB pro. You guys have better, harder physiques than flabby Mike Isertel. Now listen, I am going to be brutally honest. Mike Isertel would have blown away the Tren Twins. Mike Isertel placed 6th and 7th at a national level show. This was a state level show. Mike had about 30 pounds more muscle than the Tren Twins. He's far bigger. Now, was Mike Isertel in shape? No, absolutely not. But he certainly would have blown the Tren Twins out of the water. The Tren Twins, they're into the comment section. Now, remember, when I met them, they said, we don't watch your videos. We don't want to read any of the comments. We don't watch your videos. And so all I'm doing is showing people what they're saying. They hadn't even watched the video. They didn't watch the video and see that I had said that they had actually said it. They didn't bother watching it. But yet they're in my comment section clapping back. Never ask for Greg's advice nor care what he has to say. I know and have people in my corner telling me what I need to do to improve who aren't harassing my name to make clout and money. The Tren Twins literally think that all I'm doing is using their name for clout and money and that they have no benefit from it whatsoever. Do you know one of the things that make you more famous than last time? Haters. People who talk about you constantly. If I make videos about the Tren Twins, let's say I make 20 of them, people are going to watch my video and go to see the Tren Twins to see what are they going to say about me. They're watching the Tren Twins, they're coming to see what is Greg going to say. That back and forth makes people go more viral than last time. Even Tolji said this in an interview with Neil. He said, do you know what you need? You need about 50% haters. If everyone loves you, it's very rare that you're going to go viral. Perhaps Sam Sulik did it, he said, but for the most part, you need some haters. You need people talking about you. And so they can say all they like that, oh my goodness, I'm using that for clout. Whoa, boo, boo, hoo. I don't like hearing what Greg's saying about me because it's not all nice. He's not simping for us. I don't like him. Well, sometimes the truth hurts. And you gotta have the stones to deal with it. I just found out about you guys. I wonder if he found out about them through my channel. You did great. Obviously, a long way to go if your goal is to make it or win the Olympia, but don't let anybody tell you you can't do it. Nobody looks like Ronnie Coleman their first show, LMAO. Ronnie Coleman looked infinitely better than the Tren Twins at his first show, and he was 100% natural. And so no, in actuality, guys with amazing genetics, they can in fact look better than the Tren Twins while being natural. I firmly believe that anybody can win a pro card and do well as a pro. Screw genetics, stick with it, and you guys will go far. Are you kidding me? He thinks that anyone can get a pro card and do good as a pro, despite their genetics. Not even Mike Isertel can get a pro card. Mike Isertel has above average genetics and clearly knows more than 99.999% of the population. And even him, he can't get a pro card. Their whole life is lifting weights, and they go and enter the novice division and brag about winning. They were competing against people that work 10-hour days and lift as a hobby. Embarrassing. And so you see, how well they did is in the eye of the beholder. Some people are going to say they did amazing. Some people are going to say they didn't do all that good. It depends on your expectations. Just keep working and get better. I think Greg, while being honest, is being a bit of a hater. I'm no bodybuilder, but first one is a learning experience and something to build on. And so here's the difference. I am a bodybuilder. I am a coach, and I was in fact a judge. Just because I tell you the honest truth and don't try to suck you off the way everyone else does, doesn't mean I'm a hater. When I coached people years ago, ask these people in the past. They'd be a week out from competition, trying to get their IPB Pro card. I'd look at their physique and say, you look 8 weeks out. I don't hold back. I tell you what you need to know. Most coaches, think of it, they're going to be inclined to say, hey, you look great. The judges, you were robbed. You are clearly first place. And why? Because they are your friend. They like you. You're paying them. They're making money. Coaches oftentimes blow smoke up the ass of the people they're training. They'll push more and more drugs, more and more steroids, because the more steroids you take, the more likely you're going to win the competition. I have no vested interest whether they win, they lose. I only care about their health and what they're doing on social media. And so although the Tren Twins aren't asking for my advice, hundreds of thousands of fans want to know, what am I saying about them? They want to know, are the Tren Twins close to a pro card? Did they in fact turn pro? How long before they turn pro? And I'm saying very, very long. They're years away from a pro card. The Kirk are you talking about? Does that seem like the Tren Twins are patient, or does that seem like perhaps the trend is kicking in? I started bodybuilding this prep and won open light heavyweight and lost to a guy who was 7 years older than me. I worked my ass off regardless and had fun and learned a lot while doing it. You live your life the way you want, and I'll do the same with mine. Enjoy. Does it look like he's not bothered? Does that look like a guy who doesn't give a shit about what people are saying in the comment section? Dude, Greg is all about the narrative. Why does he have to keep mentioning his sponsored athlete in every video? He ain't biased. He doing it for marketing purpose. Get your head out of the sand. Yet I said Jeff Nippard, who we've had beef for years, I said Jeff Nippard would beat the Tren Twins and that Jeff Nippard was natural and younger than the Tren Twins. Am I promoting Jeff because he's a sponsored athlete? Since when are me and Jeff Nippard best friends? And so you can say what you want. Oh, I mentioned Eric Janicki. I mentioned Eric Janicki to show just how much better a guy can be and still not have a pro card. Eric Janicki is 60 pounds bigger than the Tren Twins and far leaner. Yet he didn't win a pro card. He won the super heavyweight class, 254 pounds. Still doesn't have a pro card. And you know what I kept telling Eric throughout the diet? Diet harder. You need to lose more weight. You need to get leaner. Y'all got mogged. And so if we're really being honest and we're comparing the Tren Twins against some of these other competitors, they got mogged. No cap. You two are legends. Legends at 23, having done one bodybuilding competition. But Greg's a certified yapper, milking your content harder than last time. And so I have over 900 million views, and I've been competing for over 25 years. I've competed 59 times, 42 as a natural, I have a Guinness Book world record in the deadlift, world record in the bench press. I've competed as an IFBB pro and placed 4th. The Tren Twins, however, they are legends. Legends in their own mind, maybe. I'm not even a legend, and I'm 48. Are you guys ridiculous? I'm in my hometown Hall of Fame. I've competed in so many sports, been a phys ed teacher for years. I've done everything for the sport. Yet they're legends. Why? Because they use Tren. You should get back Coach Greg. I wouldn't coach the Tren Twins. They're not coachable. They don't want to listen to Coach Greg. They couldn't even follow the recipes in the friggin' cookbook. And after they record a video saying, Coach Greg just gave us a cookbook and said eat whatever you want from it, they couldn't diet. That's why they weren't shredded. It takes willpower. Same as Mike Isertel. You have to be willing to suffer. Did you not hear Mark Lobliner? An IFBB pro, has been doing YouTube videos for years. Mark Lobliner, more of a legend than the Tren Twins.
Now, looking at his glutes, not conditioned. He could have stood to lose probably 10 pounds, judging by what I see. Lower back's not crispy.
Facts don't care about your feelings. Greg didn't bully anyone. He even complimented them. Try actually listening to the video. And so that's the thing. People watch the title and they go to the comments. Coach Greg is an asshole. He's a yapper. You didn't watch the entire video. There's no way you did, because if you watched the video, you would have seen all the constructive criticism that I provided. Stop crying, Tren Twins. He's giving you free advertisement, even though it's drama, which he loves to do. But purely from bodybuilding standpoint, he was 100% correct with his points. And so if you're trying to make gains in the off season there, Tren Twins, you can try Turk Builder and GO2 Max. I doubt your coach even knows what this is. And so perhaps you want to use Turk Builder and GO2 Max. Why? Because I'm expecting you to go off the gear in the off season, get your blood work done and get healthy. And while you're doing that, you can use these supplements to help retain some of your gains. Yeah, you're going to lose some of your gains. Hopefully you don't go crazy and binge and gain 50 pounds. But hey, it's up to you. You can listen to Coach Greg, not listen to Coach Greg, but the people watching this, if you're interested in Turk Builder, GO2 Max, head over to my website. We got got all kinds of other products, including the brand new Seco bars, softer than ever before and only 230 calories. They taste amazing. Code Greg, 15% off. Click the link in the description. Subscribe, click the bell button, comment to boost the algorithm, like the video if you in fact liked it, watch one of those 2 bloops. And of course, if you got no money, get to the website, the free diet and training program. It's not just about making money. Join the 300,000 plus newsletter subscribers on the website. And until next time, I am out.